Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today our practice will be an intermediate Vinyasa flow. This class is designed to build some strength in your body and to open up your heart. Our intention card for class is here and now. Today we're going to start out in a wide-legged child's pose. I like my knees wide, but you can have your knees together. Let's walk your fingertips forward. Bringing your forehead to the mat. Take a couple of normal breaths to settle in. Let your eyelids become heavy as you close your eyes. Check in with yourself. See if you have any tension in your neck or shoulders you can let go of. Maybe you hold your stress in your hips. See if you can't send some relaxing breath there. With every inhale and exhale, start to deepen your breathing. And with every exhale, see if you can't let go of any thoughts that might be preventing you from being in the here and now. Give yourself permission for 1 hour for just something for you today. All those thoughts will be there when you're done. Nothing will have changed. Walk your fingertips to the right and place your left hand on top of your right hand. Breathe into that left side a little bit extra. Maybe you can feel your belly rising and falling. Walk your fingertips back to center. And then walk them all the way over to the left, placing the right hand on top of that left hand, breathing into the right side. And then walk your fingertips back to center. Make today's practice a practice of honoring yourself, listening to your body. Rise up into a tabletop position. Knees are directly underneath your hips. Hands are directly underneath your shoulders. Take a look here at your wrist creases. Make sure that the wrist creases are parallel. Your wrist creases are parallel to the top of your mat. Fingers are wide as if they're gripping the mat. Headed to some cat-cows. Exhale, round your spine, tuck your chin, pull your belly in as you push the mat away for cat. And inhale, drop the belly, raise the gaze, tilt your tailbone up to the sky. Exhale, round, tuck your chin like a cat. Really push that mat away. Inhale, drop your belly, raise your gaze and tailbone. Do 2 more of these with your own breath. Maybe some extra movement. We are waking up our spine and our arms and shoulders. Meeting in neutral position. Extend that right leg out behind you. Bring your toes to the mat for a calf stretch on the right side. Just start with a little stretch. Inhale that right leg up. Press the mat away with your fingertips. Pull your belly in to activate your core. Inhale your left hand up as if you're shaking someone's hand. We're going to hold this for 3 breaths. Bring the hand and the knee back to the mat. Headed to the other side. Extend that left leg. Oh, before we do that, inhale that right leg back up. Place your foot on the mat so the long edge of your foot is parallel to the short edge of the mat. Kickstand that left leg out behind you. Inhale your right hand up to the sky. Peel open your chest. Make sure that your shoulder is stacked directly above your wrist. Do some big arm circles with your right arm. Reach that right hand forward, all the way down, around. Reverse direction. On your next inhale, bring your hand and knee back to the mat. Extend that left leg out behind you. Bring your toes to the mat for a calf stretch on the left side. One more breath. Inhale that left leg up. Push the mat away with your fingertips. Pull the belly in, activate the core. Inhale your right hand up as if you're shaking someone's hand. And bring the hand back to the mat. Bring your left toes, plant your left foot on the mat so that the knife edge is parallel to the short edge of the mat. Kickstand your right foot out. I can't say this today. And then inhale that left arm up to the sky. Open up your chest. Gaze is to the blue sky. Unless you have neck problems, always listen to your body. Your body is your yoga instructor. Back to center. Make sure your shoulder is stacked directly above your wrists. Reach your hand forward and around for some shoulder circles. Reverse direction. Exhale, come back to center. Bring your knee and your hand back to the mat. Walk your knees back about another 3 inches. You can cross your ankles here. Bring your hips forward so that your hands are directly under your shoulders. Elbows are rotated in. Exhale down about halfway. Inhale, press yourself up. Exhale down about halfway. Inhale, press yourself up. Last tricep push-up. Walk your knees in, tuck your toes, engage your lower core, press yourself up into your first down dog. Walk your dog out by bending one knee and then the other knee as if you're pedaling a bicycle. No tension in your neck or shoulders to shake your head yes and no. Chest is reaching towards your upper thighs. You can have your knees bent here, or you can slowly let your heels melt to the earth. The goal is a long spine. If you have any wrist pain, I want you to look at your hands. Make sure the creases of your wrists are pointed to the short edge of the top of your mat, and all your fingers are pressing into the earth, especially the thumb and the forefinger. And then press the mat away with your fingertips. On your next inhale, rise up onto your toes and come all the way over into a plank. Lower all the way to the mat. Untuck your toes, press your feet into the mat. As you raise your chest, lightly press your hands into the mat for cobra. Elbows are bent, gaze straight ahead. Exhale, tuck your toes, press yourself up into a down dog. Let's do that Vinyasa version faster. All the way over on your toes, elbows hugging your body, lower all the way to the mat. Inhale, cobra. And exhale, hips up and back, down dog. Today we will be doing that Vinyasa version. If you have a different version, go ahead and do that. If you have a full chaturanga and an up dog, you can do that. Make that Vinyasa flow yours. On your next inhale, raise that right foot up to the sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose, come to a plank. Pull the knee into your chest. Inhale the foot up. Exhale, right foot through between your hands. Plant your fingertips, reach your chest forward. Gaze is about 3 feet in front of you. Then inhale your arms up into a crescent lunge. Very mindful crescent lunges today. Woohoo! Feet are hip distance apart. Really make sure you're on that ball of that back foot. That creates some stability there for you. If you need to straighten your legs, do so. I'd rather have you up on the ball of that back foot and a straight knee than a bent knee. One more breath here. Exhale, plant your hands, come to a plank. And lower all the way to the mat. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. As you inhale, press the mat away with your fingertips. On those Vinyasa flows, I'm going to call the breath, but if you have a different breath than me, which chances are you do, make the flow yours. Follow your flow. On your next inhale, raise that left foot up to the sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose, come to a plank and pull that knee in. Inhale the left foot up. Exhale, left foot through between your hands. Crescent lunge feet. Plant your hands and then reach your chest forward. And then inhale your arms up. Ooh, it makes a big difference. No slackers today. Shoulders are stacked directly above your hips. Heel is up on that back foot. One more breath. Exhale, plant your hands. Walk that left foot to meet the right for plank. And exhale, lower all the way to the mat. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. As you inhale, bend your knees, then push those hips up to the sky, creating that long spine. On your next inhale, raise that right foot up to the sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, right foot through between your hands, crescent lunge feet. Plant your fingertips, reach your chest forward. Inhale, your arms up. When you're rising, engage that core. Really feel the earth beneath your feet as if they're gripping the mat. Hands are reaching for the blue sky. On your next exhale, rotate that back ankle 90 degrees. Open up your arms, warrior two. Shoulder blades are running down your back. Arms are out at a T, palms facing down. Right knee is bent directly over your ankle. Knife edge of the left foot is pressing into the mat. One more breath. Straighten that right knee, push those hips back, almost pushing this front leg into its socket so that when you tilt as far forward or reach as far forward, you're really pushing you're pushing your hips back. And then bring your hand to the inside of your right calf. Inhale your left arm up to the sky, peeling open your heart. Strong legs. You can have your right hand on your shin as well, or on the mat or a block. Do what feels good for you today. On your next exhale, slowly glide that left hand all the way down to the mat. Plant your hands, come to a plank, and do your Vinyasa flow. Lower all the way to the mat. Inhale, cobra, and exhale, down dog. One more breath. Inhale that left leg up to the sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, left foot through between your hands. Crescent lunge feet, plant your hands, reach your chest forward. Engage the core, inhale your arms up. If you are wobbly at all in this pose, widen your stance. Make sure you're on the ball of your foot. As you inhale, extend that back heel out behind you. Exhale, rotate that back ankle 90 degrees, warrior two. Exhale, open up your arms. This is a hip opener. Make sure that your front knee is pointed towards the little toes. In this back hip, we have a tendency to rotate that in as well. So rotate it in and rotate it out so you can feel the difference. Always have these warrior poses with a smile. Straighten that left knee, push those hips back. Again, push this front hip into its socket. Tilt as far forward as possible. Bring that left hand to the inside of your left shin and inhale. Peel open your chest as you raise your right hand up to the sky. You can have your left hand on your shin or a block. Just have it right on the inside of your shin. Chest is open. Imagine a long line between your fingertips. And slowly glide that right hand all the way down. Surround your left foot with your fingertips. And left foot meets right. Plank. Exhale, lower all the way to the mat. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, hips up and back, down dog. Return to our intention card, here and now. If you find yourself wandering, your mind wandering, come back to this present moment. Inhale your right foot up to the sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, right foot through between your hands. Glance forward. Inhale to rise, reaching the hands to the sky. As you exhale, press that front foot into the earth. Feel your connection. Feel the expansion of your body in this pose. Exhale, rotate that back ankle, open up the arms, warrior two, with a smile. Knife edge of that back foot is pressing into the mat, that activates that leg. Tension is just rolling down off your shoulders to the earth. Straighten that right leg. And inhale your left arm up to the sky as you peel open your chest, coming to your triangle. Gaze is at the blue sky or the clouds, the fluffy clouds. Slowly let that left hand melt to the earth. Surround your right foot with your fingertips. Then lower that left knee, untuck the toes. Inhale your arms up to the sky. Exhale, straighten the right knee. Flex those toes and then sit back into a half splits. Nice stretch here on our right side. Oh, this feels good. Walk your fingertips back to the front of the mat. Plant your left hand and then peel open your right chest as you raise your right hand back up to the sky for a low lunge with a twist. You can stay here or you can tuck your toes for a little extra. And exhale. Slowly float that right hand down. Plant your hands. Right foot meets left. Plank, elbows rotated in. Lower all the way to the mat. Inhale, low cobra. Elbows are bent. Try not to kink your neck in these cobras. And tuck your toes, hips up and back, down dog. Inhale, left foot up to the sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, left foot through between your hands. Plant your fingertips, reach your chest forward. And engage the core, pressing your feet into the mat as you raise your hands to the sky. As you inhale, extend that back heel out behind you. Both legs are active. Rotate that back ankle 90 degrees. Open up your arms, warrior two. Smile, muscles engaged. Deep, even yoga breath. Straighten that right leg, push those hips back, tilt forward. Inhale that right arm up to the sky. Open chest, open your heart. Reconnect with your breath. Slowly float that right hand all the way down to the mat. Surround your left foot with your fingertips. Rotate that back ankle. Lower the knee, untuck the toes. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, straighten the left leg, flex the toes, lower your hands for your half splits. Favorite part of the practice. Return to your breath, honoring your body today in your yoga practice. Walk your fingertips all the way to the front of your mat. You can leave the knee on the mat, or you can tuck your toes and inhale that knee up. And then inhale, peel open that left side, raising your hand to the sky. Breathing deeply and evenly. Slowly let that left hand melt to the earth as if they're leaves falling in the winter. Plant your hands, left foot meets right. Plank and exhale, lower all the way to the mat. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, hips up and back, down dog. We're going to do that flow again. Really bring your focus to your breath. Inhale, right foot up to the sky. Exhale, right foot through between your hands. Reach your chest forward. Engage your core. Inhale your arms up. Crescent lunge. If you want to make this more of a challenge, wiggle that back foot out further behind you. One more breath. Rotate the back ankle, open up the arms, warrior two. No tension in that shoulders, or in the shoulders. Knife edge of that left foot is pressing into the earth. Knee is pointed to the little toes. Straighten the right leg, push the hips back, tilt forward. Inhale the left arm up to the sky, triangle. Long line between the fingertips, chest opener, heart opener. Slowly lower those fingertips all the way to the mat. Surround your right foot. Rotate that back heel, lower the knee to the mat. Inhale your arms up. And exhale, splits. Tucking those toes. Flexing the toes, sorry. Woo. I was just looking so forward to coming to this pose. Walk the fingertips back to the front of your mat. Again, you can keep your knee on the mat if you like. And peel open that chest as you raise your right hand to the sky. Slowly glide those right fingertips down to the mat. Surround your right foot. Come to a plank. Elbows rotated in. Lower to the mat. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, hips up and back, down dog. Your next inhale, raise that left foot up to the sky. Exhale, left foot through. Reach your chest forward. Inhale into crescent lunge. For a little extra, shimmy that foot behind you further. Make your crescent lunge really long, legs. Rotate the back ankle 90 degrees. Open up the arms, warrior two. Smile, muscles engaged. Legs are active, hip opening. Straighten the left knee, tilt forward, and inhale that right arm up to the sky, opening your chest. Shoulders are stacked directly above each other. Slowly glide the right fingertips down. Surround the left foot, rotate that back ankle, lower the knee. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, straighten the leg, flex the toes. And bring your hands to the mat. As you sit back on your heel. Final breath. Walk your fingertips back up to the front. Peel open your chest as you raise your left hand to the sky. Low lunge with a twist. Already started in on those cocktails. Glide the left fingertips back to the mat. Plank. Lower all the way to the belly. Inhale, cobra. Hips up and back, down dog. As you inhale, press the mat away with your fingertips. We're going to do that flow again. We're going to speed it up. I want you to trust your body, know where it's going. Follow your own breath. We'll all meet each other in a down dog. If you're a little behind or a little faster than I, that's okay. Trust your own body. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, right foot through. Inhale the arms up, crescent lunge. Rotate the back ankle, warrior two. Triangle, straighten the leg. Peel open that chest. Float the fingertips down. Lower the knee. Inhale the arms up. Straighten the leg, flex the toes. Walk the fingertips forward. Peel open that right chest, opening your heart. Float the fingertips down. Plank. Lower to your belly. Cobra. Down dog. Headed to the other side. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, left foot through. Reach your chest forward. Inhale to rise. Warrior 2 feet. Triangle. Slowly lower the fingertips. Inhale to rise. Exhale, splits. Walk the fingertips to the front of the mat. Peel open that left chest, opening your heart. Float the hand to the mat. Plank. and do your Vinyasa flow. All meeting in our down dogs. Return to your breath. Let's exhale that actually. Inhale. Sigh it out. Lower your knees. Bring your forearms to the mat. Shoulders are directly underneath your elbows. Walk your knees in to about hip distance apart. Tuck your toes. Lift your hips up to the sky for dolphin. You can walk your toes in a little. Keep breathing here. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower to the mat. Rise up onto your knees. Bring your hands to your lower back, fingertips pointed down. Roll open your shoulders as you raise your gaze to the sky. Small back bend. Release. Bring your forearms back to the mat. Elbows are under your shoulders. Walk your knees back. Tuck your toes for a forearm plank. Keep breathing. Core is engaged, hips are low. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo. Bring your knees back in. Rise up. For a bigger back bend, tuck your toes this time. I like to start with my hands on my lower back and then see if I can't reach my heels with my fingertips, or I'll open your shoulders and raise your heart to the sky. It's okay if you stay here as well. Slowly rise all the way back up. Bring your knees to the all the way out to the edge of the mat. Untuck your toes. Sit back on your heels. Walk your fingertips out for a child's pose. Bring your forehead to the mat. Return to you. Lowering our heart rates. Deep, honoring breaths, honoring you and your body and the accomplishments you've made today in your practice. Rise back up. Bring your knees in under your hips, hands under your shoulders. As you exhale, round your spine, tuck your chin for cat. Inhale, drop the belly, raise the gaze, and tailbone. On your next cat, I want you to feel the stretch on the upper parts of your shoulders, of your back. And let your belly become heavy as you open your heart for your last cow. Rise up onto your knees, tuck your toes, sit back on your heels. Ooh, my favorite. Love these toe stretches. Whew. Hands in front of you, rotate your circle, your wrists circles. Reverse direction. Bring your fingers under and up and back. Ooh. The other side. Shake them out. To build up the forearm strength, you just flick your fingers like you're flicking water off of them, and that really helps build the forearm muscles. All right, I can feel the toes. Rise up, untuck your toes, sit back on your heels. Bring your right arm in front of your body and press the elbow to your chest. Oh, shoulder stretch. After all those planks and dolphin. Release the other side. Bring that left arm out in front of you across your body and then press the elbow into your chest. Our heart rates should be lowering here. Release. Plant your hands, tuck your toes, lift your hips up to the sky, and then walk your feet in towards your hands, really slow. Rise all the way up, one vertebra at a time. Bent knees helps protect our lower back. We are going to do a one-legged chair. It always helps if you have a drishti point about 3 to 6 feet in front of you. Hands to heart center today. Put all the weight in the left foot. Feel the earth beneath your toes and your heel. When you're ready, inhale your right knee up. Cross your ankle over your knee, flex your toes, sit back in your chair. Really push those hips back. Push through the heel to rise and release. Headed to the other side. Smile muscles engaged. Don't be so serious. Hands to heart center. Feel the earth beneath your toes and heel. Inhale the knee up. Cross the ankle, flex the toes, sit back in your chair. Pushing those hips back. Push through the heel to rise, release. A little trick I always do with myself is I always balance better when I think it's almost done. So I just keep imagining it's almost over. Toe heel your feet out to the edges of your mat for a sumo squat. Toes are out, heels are in. Hands to heart center. Try to keep your back straight as you bend, and exhale. Come into your squat. Well, just a transition today. And come over onto your back side. Feet flat on the mat, knees 90 degrees. For a boat, bring your hands under your kneecaps. Find those sit bones, then inhale your feet up and let your boat go. Keep breathing. We have a tendency to stop breathing. Release. Take a count of 10 to come all the way down onto your back. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Windshield wiper your knees. Feet are flat on the mat, knees are 90 degrees. Just some crunches today. Bring your hands underneath your head to protect your neck. Do 25 crunches. Do your own count, because if I count, you'll be 30. And go ahead and get started. Full body stretch, feet out in front of you, hands above your head, reach. Imagine growing taller instead of shorter. Next time when you go to the doctor's office, you'll be taller instead of shorter. Bring your feet flat on the mat, knees 90 degrees. Walk your feet in. Feel them with your fingertips. For our bridge, you want your hands down by your sides. And then lift those hips up, pressing through your heels. You can clasp your hands under your back. You want to balance here on your shoulder blades. Keep breathing in this one as well. One more breath. I'm going to lower those hips. Feet are straight, legs are straight out. Come up onto your forearms. Your fingertips are pointed towards your backside. And then slowly lower your head back. This is so great for our thyroid. Let's all do a few sighs. Inhale. One more sigh. That's not quite the lioness that I was looking for. Slowly rise back up. Oh, those feel so good. Slowly lower all the way back to the mat. Windshield wiper your knees. Let them fall to the earth on the left side. Shoulder blades we want on the mat. You can have your arm at a T down by your side. Cactus, your arm. Just try to keep the shoulder blade on the mat. Bring that right knee over the left and press the knee to the earth with your left hand. As you exhale, deepen the twist. This is so great for all our internal organs. Gaze is up to the sky. I had a flu shot 2 days ago, and I actually didn't have any symptoms this year, and I really attribute it to all the yoga. Release, windshield wiper your knees. I also haven't been sick since I've been doing yoga, so that's awesome as well. Let your knees fall over to the right. Shoulder blades are on the mat again. Yogi's choice for arms. I like to have mine out at a T. This gives me a little extra chest opener. Bring your left knee across your right and press the knee to the earth. Deepening this stretch. Deepening the stretch as you exhale. Release. Bring your hands under your knees and rock and roll up into a seated position, and then come all the way over into a tabletop position for pigeon. Bring that right knee to your right wrist, and then see if you can get your shin as parallel to the front of the mat as possible. It's okay if it doesn't. The goal of this pose is to try to keep your hips square and not have any knee pain in that knee. So shimmy your left foot out behind you. You can use a block here. I find that if I don't go quite as low, I can really work the hip more, but everyone's body is different. Honor yourself and your body and where you're at in your practice. That's where you'll get the benefit of yoga. As you relax into this pose, see if you can't release some stress in your shoulders. In yoga, we reteach our bodies to breathe deeply. I found myself in a situation where I was super anxious, and yet my body was naturally breathing deeply. It was quite a wonderful experience. One more deep breath here. Rise up, switch your legs. Bring that left knee to your wrists. Try to get the shin parallel to the top. It's okay if you don't make it. Don't ever hurt yourself trying. Shimmy that right leg out behind you, squaring off your hips as best you can, and then melting into the earth. One side is probably different than the other. We have favorites even in our legs. Make you the favorite today in everything you do. As you exhale, just relax and deepen the stretch. One more deep healing breath. Rise up. Back on your heels, bring your legs out in front of you. For a wide-legged forward fold, bring your legs nice and wide. Sit up really tall. In yoga, we always bend at our hips. That protects our back. Reach up to the sky and fold over, bending at those hips. Really gets into the hamstrings. When you can't keep your back straight anymore, that's where you're at. We all have a natural curvature of the back, so don't get that confused. You can feel it in your hamstrings. You just don't want to dump into your back. This is great for a strap, if you have a strap. Release. Cross your legs. You can have one shin parallel to the other if cross-legged is uncomfortable for you. Bring your hands to your heart center. Close your eyes. Relax those shoulders, neck. Bring your chin to your chest. Feel the stretch to the back of your neck. Maybe you move a little bit. Ooh, it feels so good. You can stay here. You can raise your head back to normal. The crown of your head reaching the sky. Return to deep, even breath. Bringing our focus to our breathing helps us be in the here and now, honoring our bodies and ourselves. Bring your thoughts to a happy place or memory or a giggle. I always like to finish class with something really positive and happy. It helps reinforce these beautiful habits that we're creating with yoga. I'm picturing myself on the beach with a nice bottle of wine. Watching a beautiful sunset. Inhale, take the deepest breath you've taken today. And exhale. Open your eyes. May the happiness in me bow to the happiness in all of you. Namaste. If you enjoyed this class, please like, subscribe, comment, share. This really enables me to continue to offer free yoga. And as always, with our intention cards, if you would like any information about these cards, please send me a message and I'll write back to you. All of my contact information is on my YouTube channel. Have a great day.